Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be watching Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the first season, because there's only one season and season 2 is coming out this year and I'm so fucking excited because I love Percy Jackson so much. I also got some very exciting news. I found out about it yesterday. Percy Jackson is getting a season 3. I'm so happy. Titan's Curse is coming to our screens. Yes! I've watched this show a lot already. I've read the books. Like, I think I read the first book series maybe two, maybe three, 4 times. I don't even know. But I read it like a lot because it's so fucking good. Like, I love it so much. And I thought I should react to the show with my Camp Half Blood shirt on. And I have one. I have like friends and we're like all obsessed with it. And we did like a whole watch party after the first season came out and we ate like blue food and this is like amazing. Here's Camp Half Blood and on my back is my cabin. And I'm Kevin 7. I'm a child of Apollo. I took many tests because I always got Athena and I love her, but okay, love is never a big word because the girls are like insane. But like I always like was so happy that I got the same house as Annabeth, which is why I'm also wearing a necklace of an owl to represent Annabeth because I love her so much, and also Athena. But my friends were like, okay, like I think you are Apollo, so I took the test and I got Apollo at that time, and I was like, okay, this is more me. So I'm in the same cabin as Will Solis, and it's amazing because I love him. Uh, drop your cabins in the comments because I would love to know in which cabins you are because I think this was one of the most amazing things about this fandom. And my other friend, she made necklaces. No, that friend made the shirts and the necklaces. The necklaces with the beads on for like the pearls with how many years you're in that cab, and we got like 5, and there's like figures on like this. There's with a trident, there's an owl, there's a sheep too. Like it's amazing. And I was like, I need to wear this for my reaction when I react to Percy Jackson. And I'm just cold, so I put this on. So we'll be reacting to the first and second episode of the first season. And I'm gonna be snacking on my dessert I made for myself. It's really good.
Look, I didn't want to be a
Being
half-blood.
half-blood. This was the best first scene ever. Most of the time, he gets killed
In
in
painful,
painful, nasty
ways.
ways. They sense it too. And they come for you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Guys are gonna be sick of me after this. I can tell. I can already tell because I'm annoying when I watch this show because I know everything. But this was the best opening scene they could do for this show. Like from everything they could do, they picked the first page of the book. That's how the book begins. They literally made Walker Scobell say the first page of the book while Percy's in the rain and he's like all depressed. And the way me and my little brother, because we're both so much like of a fan of Percy Jackson, I made him read it and I'm so proud of myself I did that. And like the way we were so fucking happy when we started. So like, oh my god, it's the first page. We were so geeky. Like Disney, Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
And then there's some other stuff.
So
Some stuff that's maybe not so normal.
the way this actor who plays younger Percy looks like Walter Scobell, it's actually scary. Hi Blackjack! Hi! It's gotta be Blackjack.
Then something changed.
Q Grover! Yeah! Grover is so cute!
Fantasies. What you see here are the truest and deepest parts of
That's
yourself.
actually scary. Like the way he says, like this is like the truest, deepest part of yourself. That's kind of scary because the gods are kind of all fucked up and they all have issues and they need to like resolve that drama, but they can't because they're stupid. And they make their kids do it, which is insane. But the way when I um with the tests for like which cabin am I in? And I got like a poll and I read it and I'm like, wait, there are similarities with my own personality because that's what I love so much about Percy Jackson about like reading the books. Like when I read it, there was like a point in my life, I think it was like 12, 13 years old. I knew like everything about the girls, like who was related to who was whose mom, who was whose father, which children were from which god, like the half-bloods and the real children of the gods. It was actually insane. But I was so invested in these Greek gods. Like up until this day, I just love Greek mythology so much. And I really have to thank Rick Jordan for that because he started that obsession. Like this is
Not just
such a
how it
good detail of
looks,
having that dyslexia and everything is just
but how it
not making
makes you
sense in your
feel.
head. Because
Because he was a hero? What makes you think that she was a monster?
Not everyone who
Sally's
looks like a
ah,
hero is a hero.
And not everyone who looks like a monster is a monster.
if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you
I
know,
named
you
you
know.
after it. Fast, Perseus.
This is a part of the
Brave,
prophecy,
that's
right? I'm not gonna give spoilers, but when Sally, I love Sally. Okay, can we get like a round of applause in the comments for Sally Jackson because she is the best mom in the whole series. Okay, I've n- since up until now I've never known a parent as good as freaking Sally Jackson. Okay, thank you. No, but when she said. Not everyone who looks like a hero is a hero, and not everyone who looks like a monster is a monster. The way that hit my heart, shattered my soul is crazy. Because if you read the book series, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't yet and you didn't watch the show yet, you don't know what I'm talking about and why I'm like kind of like sad about this. Even though I look very excited now, my heart is hurting. Okay, like that was such a strong sentence, and it was so simple, just a few words, and you triggered the whole fandom. Like you triggered the freaking whole fandom. Like for anyone who wrote this sentence in the script, big thank to you. Also, the
I'll tell
casting
you,
in this show is A plus.
I believe.
Again, if you know, you know.
He's really good at talking. I was thinking more like shoving Nancy in the nearest dumpster.
Period.
Oh.
You know for the books. Rita.
There's no one here by that name.
Liar. Grover said, gaslight. The sir in the chair there. That's Rick Riordan, the author. I didn't notice the first time watching. I was so pissed at myself. And I loved how, like, I saw on TikTok, I was like, that was Rick Riordan? Damn! And I rewatched it, I was like, oh my god. I think that's amazing. Like, sometimes when there's like a cameo in a show, they're like subtle and you almost never see it. But Rick Riordan said, I'm gonna sit here and everyone's gonna see me. And I love that for him, okay? Like he deserves some recognition. He wrote one of the best, maybe not the best book series ever.
Other than,
I didn't touch Nancy.
I didn't touch Nancy.
The betrayal, the betrayal.
Fountain.
I'm very concerned about you, Percy.
Oh,
I
he
saw what happened
cares.
at the.
About how special I don't realize I am.
I feel bad for him. I do. Like,
If you're gonna live under my roof, you gotta live by my rules.
Your roof? My mom is the
hmm.
only one employed here.
Excuse me?
Clock him. I got one thing here that bothered me when I first watched it because I have no hate for the show, like none. It's just something I didn't really like here. They kind of notched, they kind of made Gabe less annoying and like abusive. Maybe that's a big word. Like he was in the books. In the books, he was an asshole. He didn't do shit. He was always drinking, playing poker with his friends, being so mean to Percy and Sally. And they kind of took that away and just made him annoying. And that's okay, that's fine because he didn't have that big of a role. But the impact it had on me in the book didn't have the it didn't have the same impact on me in the show. But maybe it's just me and it was like okay, but like he was so like okay with Percy being kicked out. I feel like if he was like in the books, he would have yelled at Percy, and now he was just talking with him on kind of like normal voice, and that kind of annoyed me because like I was like, yeah, but this is the whole thing with Gay being a bitch.
Time, it really wasn't my fault.
It's the way she just hugs him. Percy loves the Bigfoot.
On my way home on Sunday, I'm going to stop at D'Angelo's.
And pick up sandwiches and
D'Angelo's,
have the tip
Nico
off.
and
But if you make this
Bianca, let's
miserable, I'm gonna
go.
go.
It is like
So sad.
Kronos, one of my favorites.
Ran away.
Oh, she was crying. No, but like Percy, he gets like these nightmares, which like prophecies are like in these nightmares. There's crazy shit happening, but he doesn't know why because he doesn't know the truth about himself yet. But that's something that demigods have. Like they have like this crazy intense lifelike nightmares with like things in it like warn them or like help them. Mostly it's nightmares. And most of the time, the things in the nightmares come to their real life. So it's like warnings, but it's really scary, especially if you don't know why you're getting them.
Felt like daydreaming. It felt,
More
I
real.
don't know.
Yeah.
He was
He
a
was a
god.
god.
You fell in love with God?
Mm.
Like, like Jesus?
Sorry.
There's something wrong with my brain. I understand that something may be really broken.
Stop,
And now you're telling
Percy.
me that there is no such thing as
But there
demigods.
is Percy. Why is shit so relatable? They had no right to make this so relatable. Like the fuck? Okay, when I watched it the first time, I didn't cry because my brother was next to me and he's like, why are you crying over shows? I'm like, man, just because, okay? I didn't cry, but the tears, I wanted to let it fall. Like, this was too relatable. But this is what I said. Like, this is what I appreciate so much about the show and also the books. But in the show, it's like, it got to me quicker. I don't know why. But they made this so good. The way they made it, like, funny and, like, not childish, but they made it like funny and lighthearted and like friends looking out for each other and so much loyalty and just such a fun show to watch. Just it's a fun show to watch. It's amazing. It's so good. But it also put the right doses dose of sadness in it and like hurt they feel.
Okay, so something's coming.
Grover.
I know, that sounds
Great.
really bad.
Grover,
Why does it
does there
have to
have to
go to
go
your
in your
pants?
pants?
Oh, it's
You're little like
for half-bloods.
yeah, it's so safe. Oh my god, the lightning in this shot from like it's so beautiful.
Are not broken. You are singular.
This show is testing me with crying. Like, I can't tell. I'm probably gonna cry at some point, and if I don't, I will probably cry soon too. I'll probably cry a lot if we get 5 seasons. So brace yourself. No, but the way she's like, "You are not broken. You're singular. You're a miracle. You're my son, and I love you." Why can't we get more parents in books like Sally Jackson? Like, is it so wrong to have a parent who just loves you unconditionally and would do anything for you? Yes, I know it's interesting for the story if we have like mommy and daddy issues, but sometimes I just want a book where the parents are like amazing and just love their child and would die for their child. I can't see shit, but that's so big. Bye. Oh, she disappeared. But it was gold. She disappeared. We just killed a minotaur. There's like 5 campers over here. Girl.
Hush, Annabeth.
Annabeth, my girlie.
Welcome to camp,
Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
We've been expecting you.
We've been expecting you.
Hey, hoo, just like in the books, just like in the books. Okay, this was the first episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
You
Hey,
drool when
Annabeth.
you sleep.
Love that it is in the show. Yeah, it really does.
It's a
It's so beautiful where they shot this.
I'm Percy Jackson. I'm new here.
Peter Johnson is here!
Dionysus. They don't really say it here why Dionysus is here, so I'm gonna look it up again. Percy Jackson and the Olympians introduces Dionysus or Mr. D as the director of Camp Half-Blood, but the show doesn't explain why he's forbidden from drinking alcohol. According to the books, Mr. D offended Zeus by pursuing a nymph that had been declared off limits, resulting in his punishment of being unable to have alcohol. And every time he like tries to drink alcohol, but they don't do this in the show, I think. It turns to Diet Coke, so that's why he's drinking Diet Coke, which is such a good detail if you know it. In addition to his alcohol restriction, Mr. D is also being punished by Zeus by being forced to work at Camp Half-Blood for 100 years.
Son.
He is not
Yes,
your
Peter.
dad.
Percy.
The
Super.
awkwardness.
You're a horse. My father won't talk to me unless I get him a drink. I'll listen.
Grover, please.
The friendship Percy and Grover have is so special to me.
Percy. Humans
It's
can't
so
see it.
beautiful. But you didn't though. How handy would it be if that happened to objects we lose? Like, I lose my phone, like, sometimes, like, I thought I lost it yesterday, but I didn't. I would love for objects just to come back to us. Like, it would be so handy.
12 cabins. The 12 Olympian gods.
It's so beautiful.
It's Percy Jackson.
Nobody cares.
I can't do any more today.
I have to say I'm really sorry.
Aw, that's so sweet of him.
Luke.
I'm gonna sing, hey Luke. So Percy met Luke now. Luke Castellan. I don't know how you can speak his last name, okay? So give me a break. It's such a difficult last name. Um, but I'm so happy they gave him the scar because that's such an important thing for that character. And this was the first picture we got from Luke. And I remember everyone was like freaking out because he didn't have the scar. And it's such an important part of that character. But we didn't see the scar because like the helmet was over it, over the scar. So I was so happy when we saw him the first time we actually saw him and his whole face in the show that he had the scar because it's such an important thing in his character.
That when a mortal is really close to death,
He just can snatch them.
actually reach out and
No one is going to tell him anything.
Why?
I left you here.
His voice is disgusting. Like, it's so creepy. You just changed overnight into the camp clothing, like the fuck? Oh my god, you see the guy on the wall? The figure? That's Hermes. I never saw that. Yep.
Demigods just.
That's a lot.
This reality different.
Nightmares,
Than
daydreams,
humans do.
ADHD,
For the first time in your life,
dyslexia.
you just-
Do you not know who you're...
Am I unclaimed?
He's not.
Hermes is my father.
The little voice
That
is
doesn't
up.
matter.
So beautiful. She's gorgeous. I love her.
You want attention around here, dummy? You better be ready for it when it comes.
He never asked for attention. Well, then you haven't met Percy
Yeah,
yet.
I never killed a Minotaur before either. So you did.
You got a point there. Where did that even go?
Why? Good at.
Yeah, they
I
are.
know it.
In the books they do, like he's really good at rowing. Oh, not him talking to his mom.
I think I've made some friends here.
Yeah, you did.
Ignoring me is one thing, but he doesn't get to ignore you.
No, he does not. Period. No, but Percy actually listened to Luke. From like, if you burn what you love the most or something like that, then they will more often listen to you. So Percy really went out of his way to burn the candy, the blue candy his mom gave him. And he was like, hey mom. Like he didn't even talk directly to his father. He was talking to his mom because he even though he thinks his mom died, he still wants his mom to be okay and know that he's fine now and that he made friends, and then he's also like help, like he's like Percy. He said like, yes, my father, he didn't show up, and it's one thing to ignore me, but he cannot ignore you, and I'm gonna make him come down here and see his boat. Like, he cares about his mom so much, and he thinks it's awful that his father let his mom down again after Percy needed his father, after what happened to his mom. And I love that. Like, Percy, he loves his mom so much. Like, we all love Percy's mom. Like, we all love Sally Jackson. She's a queen. Oh, man. He's still getting bullied, though. Hey, yo! He became Supreme Lord of the Bathrooms.
Are you stalking me, Annabeth?
She is.
Yes.
Well, I've been waiting to see if something like this would happen.
Capture the flag.
Yes.
Annabeth sees the world differently, always 6 steps ahead of everyone else.
Yes, Athena's kid, you
She cut
know?
her a break.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Oh, hers. Always. She's my little sister.
Yes.
Her name is Thalia.
And what does that mean, forbidden?
They made a pact.
Yeah.
Not to father anymore.
But they did,
They held
though.
for a Thalia didn't make it.
Oh my god. The sadness in his eye and in his
Annabeth and me.
face. Oh my god. They made a change here because in the books it was Annabeth who told Percy about the whole thing with Talia and everything that happened then. But she still does say something to him about it because it's like a key moment with Percy and Annabeth. But Luke told the most in the show. And without spoiling too much, when we get later into the show, like later in season 1 and then season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, it actually makes sense that Luke tells him because it's important for Luke's character arc. If it doesn't spoil too much, I'm gonna keep it there. And first I was like, whoa, wait, hold up, hold your horses. Should Annabeth be telling this because it's such an important moment, especially in the books? I was like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. Like that's actually like Annabeth telling Percy about Talia and all those things. It was the first time Annabeth actually opened up more to Percy and was like, maybe I can be friends with this weird kid. But it still happens. There's still a conversation between Percy and Annabeth in later episodes over this subject. But the most things that were like important, Luke did tell here. Luke had to step up and be like a big brother to her because, yeah, to like be there for her. And I don't think Luke ever grieved Talia for real. Like Annabeth did. Like Annabeth still feels some type of way. Of course, she will always do because that was traumatizing. But I don't think Luke ever cried over it. I don't know if he would. But yeah, it's so sad. So I think I explained it why I like it, without saying too many details, and it will be more clear later in the season. And if you read the books, you know what I'm talking about. Time for Capture the Flag. Oh, beautiful shot with the sun.
Retrieve your
Hey, Annabeth, you look so cute in this armor, girl. He's gonna, yeah. Book 4, if you know, you know.
Gift from my mom. Don't worry, you'll do great.
Do great, do what? Great.
Being a decoy. I love that we see Luke fight here because we know he's really good. Yeah. Ooh, the spear. Ow. I love Clarice. I do. Dior Goodjohn did such a good job at portraying her, and I want to see more of her in season 2, and we're gonna get more of her in season 2 because in season 2, Clarice is like one of the bigger roles, and I love that so much. As is Luke. I love that too. But the fact, like, if you know how Aries treats Clarice, you know why. Then you know why she's the way she is, because she just needs and wants her dad's approval so much because she's a daughter and she's in a son. It's just so sad. But like, I love her. Like, she's just in this for like one episode. In this episode, she doesn't say much, but every time she came on stream, she delivered. Like, I love her. Oh my god, she's crazy. Yeah, he can fight. Get them. Damn, yo. Let's go. Yes. She's a queen. I love her. It's healing. That's so beautiful. Oh, that look. That look.
You have been claimed
By
by
Poseidon. Percy Jackson. Son of Poseidon. Hey.
But you won't be alone.
Yes.
Quest is always
So
undertaken
get
by
your friends and go.
Great. I am Sally
Yes,
Jackson's
you are.
son.
Period.
Sally Jackson.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Your mother was stolen.
By Hades.
By
Yes.
Hades.
Yes. When do we leave? Come on, Percy.
When do we
Hey, yeah.